What is going on, you beautiful people? DJ's here with another Advanced Wars by Web replay analysis. Today, we got ourselves another lit, lively game between two strong players here on the map, Flower Trading Association, FTA. Now, this map is not very intuitive. A lot of people get confused by this map. For example, a little exercise for y'all. Pause the video and see if you can identify the strong and weak sides of each player. All right, so it's not intuitive because this is a two-base map, also known as a base light map. Two base and one airport. Well, it's the side that doesn't have the airport. So as blue, you have one base in the middle that can go over to this side, or this side is a very flexible base, and you have one base over here that is determined for this side. It is basically set on that side plus an airport. Therefore, this is blue's strong side. This whole side is blue's strong side. Blue could even use the flexible middle base to reinforce. So you have two base in an airport versus one flex base over here. Meanwhile, as red, you have to defend your HQ. This is actually an HQ rush map. It doesn't seem like that at first, but you have one base in the middle trying to defend the HQ from a base in an airport over here on a base light map and perhaps another base. For that reason, this is an HQ rush map. 50% of games I've seen end in an HQ cap or a failed HQ cap on this map. Very interesting map. So as for the contested properties, it falls in line with the strong side and weak side. These properties right here, these three right here for red are hard to get. As blue, much easier. So typically these will fall under blue's control eventually, but early on you want to be fighting for these properties as red. And ultimately, a lot of the time, copter spam goes down here, maybe even a bomber, and then you go for the HQ. So this is also a high income two base map. Only two bases, but you have 21K per side, which resolves to a lot of tech ups. You're going to be seeing Neos, you're going to be seeing bombers, copters every turn, etc. Very high income. You're going to be seeing a lot of air units. When you have extra money, the first thing it goes into usually is air units before tech ups. So a lot of copters. And it's hard to defend against the copters with anti-air when you're outnumbered. So very dynamic sort of map. Excited to look into this. I nearly lost on this map ages ago in a tournament setting. I had a bomber save my HQ at the last second, and I barely made it out. So just to give you an example of how hard it is to defend the HQ rushes. Anyway, two strong players, Chloe Box, top 10 player, maybe even top 5. Nah, not top 5, but top 10 player in Live League at least. Very strong player, much respect. Playing against Malleus, a pal of mine from 2021 when he was like my first friend I think I added on Advanced Wars by Web. Or if not my first, definitely within the first few. I've known him a long time. Good pal of mine, Pallius, some might call him. Also a strong player, around 1,200 on the Live League. Chloe Box 1,400. So Malleus has got his work cut out for him. Heavy underdog versus Chloe Box, who is strong. Anyway, without further ado, at the top we have Malleus in the red boys. In the bottom we have Chloe Box in the bluebies. So, I notice how I didn't mention the middle properties were contested. You got these black boats. I didn't even address the black boats. Why didn't I address the black boats? You can do all your little black boat shenanigans. Maybe some other experts. Oh, focus on the black boats. You can block. You can take the 1 to 2 extra income is not going to matter if your HQ is taken. Focus on the priorities of the map. I could have spent 2 minutes discussing the black boat stuff, but I'm not going to. It doesn't matter. This is an HQ rich map. Time to learn that. So, honestly, I kind of like the airport rush as well. A lot of people that go here, go for this, and then go for the comp tower. Great, great, great. Comp tower's not even contested. You're fine as blue. As early as possible. I've seen T-copters work too. You ferry a T-copter and an infantry over here, block with a T-copter here or tank here, and you win. That's how base rushy this map is, guys. That's how base rushy it is. I'm not playing. Malleus going for the forward build, like I said, where Chloe Box is going for the copters early. Which is better? So only time will tell. No one good for the center until now. Interesting by Malleus over here. I don't know if I would... I'd probably go for this back cap and then this cap. And this infantry cap's here and goes here. I like this back cap better than going to your strong side. Like this infantry, one of these guys is going to get it eventually. I go here, capture. This here, capture, and then you can go over here. Because if you go over here and you don't have anyone capturing that, then you have to send that same infantry back to capture again. So, I don't love that back cap by Malleus so far. Don't love it. There, Chloe Box, we're on the same wavelength. Box, top 10. Let's say top 6, top 7. I don't know. You got a lot of strong people these days. That's not a hit on Box, just on the state of Advanced Wars at large. That a 1400 level player is not in the top 5 in Live League. So far, liking Box, aggressive. I love this, and I love this. Box is playing how I would play so far. That's the bottom of it. Build this tank on the strong side, love it. Everything, I don't think I'd change a thing. Box, like I said, there is a steel tube going from our brains right now, just telepathically. You can't interrupt these caps. Like, these are just the middle. Forget it. And look, Box not go. The most contested properties of these 3, remember? That property? Now I'm capturing this, and then here, I can either threaten the HQ or this property. Very aggressive build. Here, I might have captured that. Personally, I might have captured that. I love the income here. But maybe Box has a different idea in mind. And now Malice is going to have this like uncapped for a long time, because I'm assuming this guy's going to go over here. We'll see where his infantry goes. Tank defends the weak side, builds his own strong side tank. I like that. You got to mirror. You cannot just keep pumping out tanks from your weak side. You're going to lose eventually to the copter spam. You need to put your own pressure on the HQ. Infantry's moving forward. First copter, love it. Love it. Boom, bang. Okay, this is not so bad. This is not so bad. Mali is moving his guy over here, eventually capturing this property. Okay, it's not terrible. I still like Box's better opening because he gets to get this property earlier than Malleus does, or this property, excuse me, earlier than Malleus will ever get it. In fact, Malleus probably never will get it. Box is going to get that early, and he will not be able to interrupt it. And I'm assuming Box is going to respond with his own tanky. His tank? I forget. Anyway, Blueby going to the top over her. That's what it is, her. So Blueby going to the top over there, trying to get that property. Bringing in the copter, very flexible. The anti-air goes over here. Maybe a front shift. Maybe the black boat blocks the front shift. Who knows? Love the copters. In fact, maybe expecting another copter, although you have to respond to this tank. So probably building a tank over here this turn. Yeah, as expected. You'd love to build another copter, but you don't want to just have a beeline for your HQ and these like guys just walk in and take it. So far, so equal. Not allowing this contested property, bringing in the tank over here. Okay, don't hate that. Anti-air in a safe spot, cannot be hit right here. Okay. I might start a brawl here if I'm Box. Let's see if he attacks this infantry right there. Might start a brawl, maybe not. Looking like he will not, judging by the infantry movements. Happy to have this property. Malice does not have this property. Maybe that's why. Double tank or double vehicle tank on the strong side. A little more patient than I thought. I might be going for the thread a little bit more. I think we're starting to diverge in what we would have done. Because now you're allowing Malleus to get this property that you had the advantage of. Malleus not going for this property. I would go for this property. Like, why not? Like, what's he going to do? Interrupt him in the forest? Like, so what? Then he has one less infantry. Your tank smashes it. Unless he's going to leave his tank here. He might just leave his tank. Okay. No, brings it back. So why wouldn't you? Don't love that. Don't love that. Got to be aggressive on your strong side, folks. Got to be aggressive. Just make sure my mic's not muted. That would suck. So, now going for the attack. Huh. Well, this tank doesn't reach. This tank doesn't reach there. Nice find. Nice find. That's a good find. Want to get your unit count up. Nice. Brings the copter over here where the anti-air can't reach. Love that. Brings in another tank in. Now the brawling has begun. Probably building another vehicle and copter tank here. Brutal. Don't love that, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. I would have built a tank here and a copter here. A little more divergence. We're slowly diverging. Slowly diverging in our thoughts. Maybe it's for the better. Maybe I'm an absolute baboon and I don't know what I'm talking about, and Box knows exactly what she's doing. So, but Box is a step ahead. No brawl over here yet. No brawl. Brawl starting over here. Box has the initiative. Malice is definitely more defensive. Definitely more defensive. I like Chloe Box's position better so far. Gets the comm tower. Gets the kill here. Whoa. Gonna lose that copter. I don't see any block. If you had one more infantry, you could kill the infantry, kill the tank, and then block with an infantry, but you can't block. Yeah, because he's missing a unit to put right there. So this will hit. Ah, I see the tactic. The tactic is you can only attack one unit. This guy cannot attack this tank. You can only attack the copter. You can only attack the tank. You cannot attack both. Clever. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So instead of the choke point cutoff, which I like to go for with more units, going for the too many targets to hit kind of a move right here, which I like. Very smart move, very heads up move. Not very intuitive for new players, honestly. I don't like Malleus allowing this hit right here. On a road, and you have tank backup? Don't like that. Allowing this? No, not actually. Chloe Box is looking pretty dominant so far, not gonna lie. Malleus is definitely behind. Chloe Box is looking pretty damn good. Able to interrupt this cap. Okay, interesting. Trying to do the same thing, but this will die, and you will get 2 strikes here. Maybe going for the tech up here. Maybe for a Neo tank, so he punishes whatever, which is not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think he's going for a Neo here. Yeah. Not bad. Okay, good bait by Malleus. You just killed a copter, and there's no response, really. Both of these are covered. You cannot fight back into these without getting shellacked. Not a bad move. Good tactics by Malleus, too. He's a good player. He's not as ranked as Chloe Box, but he's a good player. Let's see if Chloe Box can find some shenanigans. No shenanigans found. But going for this property. Like I said, the middle. Okay. Income. Okay. I mean, it matters, but HQ is the most important thing. And Chloe Box has a lot more initiative towards that. Looking really solid defense by Chloe over here. Even attacking this infantry, sacking it just to make sure that he doesn't capture this property or get anywhere near the HQ. Pretty heads up move. Builds his own Neo over here. Builds her own Neo over here. Could build a bomber. Like I said, bombers are overpowered here, but can't quite afford a bomber and 2 infantry. So maybe that's the play right there. One shot the tank. Will the tank interrupt or will it attack the tank? I don't know. It's a hard decision. It's a hard decision. I probably would attack the tank. And then you build an anti-air, but 1, 2, 3. You're not covered though, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If the copter attacks from the bottom, you're not covered, so it's a free hit. I would attack the tank. Personally, I would attack the tank. Builds an anti-air, but it's not... okay. That seems a little premature. I don't know about this attack by Malleus. I don't know about this attack. But it might not matter in the grand scheme of things. Good defense by Chloe. Just heal that up, basically. There is something to be said about sacking units as Olaf, though. You sack a lot of units, you will get the Olaf superpower first, which is really nice. Because if you use the Olaf superpower first, you're going to get it the second time around first as well. Because you're going to get charged when your opponent doesn't get charged. You use your superpower, you overcharge your opponent. Then when they use their superpower, you attack into them, get some extra charge, and then you're a step ahead. Once you get the first superpower in a mirror matchup, you're probably getting the second superpower, the third superpower first as well. Just how it goes, folks. Chloe Box looking pretty strong. Didn't punish the tank, surprisingly so, because of the Neo. So maybe this wasn't so bad. Maybe it wasn't so bad. I need to give more credit. Although, heals first. Smart. Bending cap. Nice. Love it. Love it. This copter's getting away with murder. I'd build another copter this turn for sure. For sure. Yeah. Worth it. Worth it. Malleus comes in, looking for that superpower. That's going to be huge. If he can get the first superpower here, he's going... oh, he's got it easy. He's got it easy. He's got to do like a little tank hit here, though, but there you go. That's a huge advantage right there. First superpower weakens everything off. Not only to get the second superpower first, you get extra defense and offense. So if you use the first superpower, your opponent's units all have 8 HP, making them weaker. And you have 10% offense, 10% defense. Your opponent has nothing. When your opponent uses their superpower, yeah, you'll be at 8 HP, but you'll already have that 10% offense, 10% defense. So doing a lot of damage and clears and whatnot is a lot harder. There's a huge advantage in a mirror match for Olaf, who gets the first superpower. It can be very frustrating. I've won a game, or I've been winning so hard as Olaf. That my opponent gets their superpower way before me. But because of that initiative from all my units weaker first, and that 10% defense, 10% attack, my opponent goes on to win versus me. That is how frustrating mirror matches can be with Olaf or Drake. It can drive you insane. So, Malleus, he's been behind this whole game. Let's not kid ourselves. But that is huge for him. He's basically equalized. Basically equalized everything. And now this is looking scary over here for Chloe box. Cleared off all the infantry and others. This little schlop. Not looking bad at all. Some reason using the Neo tank after or attacking before, I mean, didn't matter, but kind of weird. Okay. In fact, couldn't quite reach on the city. That would have been nice. But hey, Chloe box is still looking scary, folks. Not bad, not bad. Chloe box is still ahead. Still ahead in the game. Behind in income, though, but still ahead in the game. Where's the income being lost? Oh, Malleus does have this property. Went for that property early. Chloe box did not get that property. In fact, interestingly enough, Malleus is going for the income advantage. Chloe's box is seeming to go for the HQ. And missed it out this time. Captured before using the black boat. Oh, come on, man. You got to do that first. That might matter a lot, by the way. That might matter a lot. He might not get this property because of that. Ooh, yeah. 10% defense, man. Uh-oh. Things are starting to look a little dire over here. You got one anti-air. Oh, that's a nice roll right there. Boom. Look at all these blue units on the side. 3 red units. That's like 10 blue units. The only reason you combine here is for the HQ cap. Oh, Lord. It's coming. Does Malleus have enough in him? He's got a front shift to copter over here, probably. Like a bomber or something. Ooh, that's looking scary. Chloeback's got a scary. So that didn't even matter because he can just heal up here and still capture it. So Malleus will be ahead on income quite significantly by 5k, 6k. But does it matter? Medium tank, okay. Needs, yeah, just send them all over here. Honestly, just send them all over here. You cannot lose by HQ cap. After being ahead in everything else, in income, excuse me. Although he ends the turn behind on unit value. Ahead on income, but behind on everything else. Chloeback's got the unit count advantage. Chloeback's got the unit value advantage, only behind on income. And soon that's going to be going away. Okay. So this anti-air is going to attack one of these two guys right here. It needs to. Probably this one right here. But this is going to heal up to full. Here. Oofba. Wow. Is it coming, folks? Will Malleus be able to defend this? T-copter. That's the sure sign of the full commit. Attacks. Anti-air. Copter. Combines units here. Why? Or actually, it didn't get any money. Just combined for the full. Copter. I can't afford it. All right, folks. This is where history is made. Copter comes in, going for the 2-hit KO. Won't quite kill it. Could finish off with the infantry, but that's a little bold. It's a little bold, especially if this medium tank can interrupt you. You want to keep this at full HP no matter what. Got a block with the medium tank. Probably put the copter here or here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I can't count. Medium tank does not reach. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Chloebox is like, you know what? It's all in here. I don't care what goes on over here. You have the income advantage. A lot of income too. Copter comes in, attacks. Medium tank finishes it off. Tank. Anti-air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might have brought it one step closer because if you bring it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you can't reach from down here. If you do it from the road, you can reach from the top here and from the bottom here. You can go through this forest or not. So okay. Nothing. Okay. I mean, maybe then the tank. Yeah, the tank could reach, I guess. But he is close to a superpower, so. Goes a Neo. Allows Chloe to get that. All right, Chloe. Now's your chance. Blizzard. Why would you use Blizzard here? Olaf isn't slowed down by snow. Why is Chloe using Blizzard? Extra defense and offense. Let's see. Captures the HQ. Attacks the copter. Blocks the medium tank. So here's the calc. No Blizzard, this one-shots the tank. 9 HP, you're dead. And if not, use your CO power. One-shots the tank. You use your CO power. This medium tank no longer one-shots the tank. In fact, even if Malleus uses his own CO power with a 10% boost, does not one-shot the tank. Huge. Sacks this. Why? Doesn't want to allow extra charge. Moves all the units back. Is he going to move this unit back? He should. You don't want to allow any charge. The play here is to not allow, 13,000 in charge? And then just hope for the HQ. Deletes units. On increment, mind you. Copter blocks. Infantry blocks. Tank blocks. Neo-tank blocks. See, the Neo-tank doesn't even go here. Because he knows he'll sack the anti-air into it. He'll sack tanks and the copters and he'll get the charge. Is it enough? Pause the video if you think you can find a way through this. Or you have an idea. Anyway, Malleus' turn. Copter sacks. Tank sacks into copter. Anti-air attacks tank. Copter attacks copter. 2K. Easily gets it. Not easily, barely gets it. And just like that, the HQ cap is delayed another turn. Can he hold on another turn? I mean, there's a Neo tank coming now. A Neo tank, for God's sake. And another one coming. Captures, combines. You need to get it to 2. Blocks for the tank. I don't know about that. Blocks. I mean, you can try. That looks pretty fragile to me. Just got to get it to 2 or below. Or sorry, need to get to 1 or below. And a Neo tank will definitely knock it to 1. Probably kill it. Dead. Dead. Boom. Boom. Chloe Box resigns. So that's the trade-off. A lot of games are swindled by people who are losing everywhere else, but win the HQ cap. On the flip side, it's a gamble. Because if you don't capture that HQ, you dead. Malleus is a lot more unit value and income here. Not looking good for Chloe. Now, I have a little exercise for you guys. Do you think you can solve this? I'm going to post a link in the more info section. Do you think you can put a block here that does not allow a superpower, simultaneously also blocks all the units? I tried myself for 5 minutes and I couldn't find it. Maybe if I spend 30 minutes I could find it, but I'm too lazy. But if you can find a solution, post it in the comment section. Link to the solved thing or a screenshot or something of you solving this. And I'll reward you with a heart and YouTube. Wow, high stakes. But do you think you could solve this? Do you think you could curate this HQ cap? Very difficult to do in live. He had 2 minutes too. She had 2 minutes. Not an easy task. Still very well played by Chloe Box. Maybe overcommitted a little too much. Malleus, though, clawing from behind. Solid defensive effort. Won the game. Very well played. Good job finding the power as well. Calculating the charge. Impressive. So, anyway, I hope you guys learned something. Hope you guys were entertained. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.